Hi all, welcome back once again in my YouTube channel. I hope you all are doing great. So guys, in previous video already I have discussed about what characteristics of collection framework or implementation class, right? So whatever we have the implementation class, just like array list, linked list, right? So already I have shown you in that day, right? So we have multiple what our implementation class, right? So how we are going to distinguish the characteristics of different implementation class? Suppose if you have some template, right? Suppose we have some points, right? So with this point we are going to distinguish, right? So this characteristic belongs to array list, this characteristic belongs to linked list and vector nested and corresponding other interface as well. Okay, so top of this characteristics guy, so today I will pick that first list interface, and around this list interface the implementation class is array list. So today we'll discuss completely about the array list. Okay, so what we have discussed the characteristics, so how this characteristics as per our code, right? So as per our implementation, how this all characteristics we can see as per the what practical. So this thing completely will discuss today guys. So in this video we will start end-to-end array list concept, which is mostly using what every real-time project guide, and completely this video belongs to practical. Last video I didn't discuss anything about the practical, right? So only I have discussed with the theoretical parts. So what all are the characteristics, right? So guys, see what I'm going to explain here, it's very basic. Okay, the guys who are beginner, okay, so this video is very helpful, right? So guys, this video is more helpful for only beginners. Okay, not we can say only beginners, but those who have some confusion how we are going to what implement the array list, what the features, all that. Okay, for them also it will be helpful. So I will discuss everything very scratch level guide about array list. Okay, if you will concentrate very effectively this entire video, definitely you should not have any confusion. Okay, if you concentrate very effectively, because it's very important. Each and every real-time project we people are going to use the array list while we are going to store our object, right? So guys, so who you watching this video directly, I would suggest please check first previous video guide, because in previous video already I have discussed all the characteristics of respective what implementation class. Correct? If you will come to know all the characteristics of implementation class, then this video will be very what understanding, very easy to understand for you, right? So guys, we'll start practical in this video. Okay, all concept of collection framework will discuss through ID guide. Okay, whatever I'm going to discuss, all the practical things, all the coding things, only IDE. Okay, because in a project once you're going to implement anything, so it belongs to your ID only. Correct guys? So guys, first let's start with our Eclipse ID. Okay, in this Eclipse ID I will what create one simple what class, simple class with array list example. Okay, in the array list we are going to show how we are going to what add the respective data in array list, right? So guys, without wasting time, we will start our this implementation. Okay, so guys, in this our practice code already we have one package. So you know guys, I hope you know very well, right? So how you are going to create the class, how you are going to create the package, right? If you didn't if you don't know this thing, how you are going to create the project, package, class, so please refer my earlier video. Okay, in there already I have discussed all the things. So guys, as of now this I'm going to this package. So that package what com.app.java. In this we are going to create one class, correct? So this completely this video guys belongs to our array list, right? So that's why I am going to write the name of the class is array list example. Array list example. Guys, see, so this is entirely our series of the collection, right? So whatever I am going to explain the concept, if you will listen or watch very carefully, so I hope you shouldn't have any what confusion. It damn sure guy, it's my expectation. Definitely you will have not any what confusion if you will concentrate, if you will watch the video very carefully end to end. Don't will move directly from start to last, okay, anywhere. If you will see sequentially each and every video, definitely your thought process or your implementation of collection will become very easy guy. So array list example already I've created some other time, that's why it's telling. So array list example first, okay. So just create main method, finish. See guys, so already we have created that array list example 1, correct? Got it. See guys, so in that, see in that what we are going to do, see. So guys, first we'll add. So guys, one thing before starting this implementation, I will let you know. So this video completely I will add primitive data. Okay. So how we are going to add a primitive data and how we are going to see the output. In coming video, I will explain object data. Okay, I will explain object data. So guys, as you know, right, in entire Java, whenever you are printing array list, right, so what internally method is going to use? Twisting method, right? All things guys I will explain one by one, don't confuse. Okay, so guys, see, first I will create array list. Array list, suppose al equals to new array list, right? Correct. This thing I have created array list. So I have created object of the array list, right? So in that we are going to what? Store our object. Okay. So guys, what I need to do? So first, see, I'm going to add array list dot add, right? Right. So guys, first I'm going to add some what? Integer value. Okay. Suppose I'm going to just add 10. Second guys, I'm going to add what? Some double number. Suppose 10.5. It is double, right? Correct. So guys, see, I am going to add some character. Correct? I am going to add some character. So we know very well how we are going to add character. So this is character, correct? Yes. So guys, after that I am going to add some string, right? So al dot add string. Suppose Ahmed is a string, right? Now I will add some duplicate guy. So add. So already I have added guy some integer. So we know very well, right? So array list also align the duplicate. So line number 10 already I have added one object that is 10, and line number 14 again I am adding 10 because it's allowing the duplicate. But in set implementation, once I will jump into set implementation, that time it will not allow it. Okay, so that's the thing. And also guys, you know, right? So already I mentioned in last video, right? Once I was going to explain the characteristics. So that time, so L is also allowing the what? Null insertion, right? So just put al dot add what? Null, right? So you can put here guys null. So it's also allowing the null, okay? So two things guys I mentioned, line of 14 and 15. So it's allowing the duplicate and also it what? Passing the what? Null insertion, right? Null insertion also possible in array list, okay? So guys, so guys, after that what we are going to do, I am going to print that object, right? So I am going to print that object guys. See, this is done. So guys, what I have told you here, what I am telling here, so we know very well, right? So in entire Java, right, whenever we are going to print array list internally, what, which method is called guys? Internally, which method is called? ToString method, right? What? ToString method. That's why guys, I am just writing here sysauth and al dot ToString guys. ToString. So internally, it's calling the ToString method guys. Yes or no? These both method guys printing are same. Yes or no? These both method printing our object only, right? Correct? Because ArrayList internally called the ToString method. So guys, tell me one thing here. So ArrayList contain one object or multiple object here? ArrayList contain here one object or multiple object? Multiple object only, right? Okay, no issue. First we'll try to run this application. We'll see what the output is coming, right? What is output is coming. See guys, so what we could see here, the result. What we could see, the result here guys. So guys, tell me first here. So first tell me ArrayList allow heterogeneous data or not? Because see, al.add 10, 10.5 character, Amit, and this same integer value and null insertion. So with this, what? Implementation, right? With this insertion, with the adding of the object in the array list, what we understood. So array list belongs to what? Heterogeneous data, right? So last video already I have discussed, right? So array list allow the what? Heterogeneous data. So first point you clear, right? Correct? Okay. Guys, second point, array list allow null value or not? Tell me guys. Line number 15, what we could see here. So ArrayList also allow the what? Null insertion, right? ArrayList also allowed to null insertion, correct? And guys, line number 14, line number 10, you can see 2 times we have inserted what? Same value. That means what? ArrayList also allowing duplicate as well, right? Same all the things we have discussed as per characteristics in last video, but this time what we are seeing as per the implementation. In front of you I am running the application and you are seeing the result, right? Yes or no guys? So guys, see, it's very easy if you know all the things. So in advanced level, once you jump into advanced level, then all the things will what? Very easy for you as per the understanding, correct? So sometimes the interview will give some scenario, hey, in which time we are going to store the duplicate. So directly you can tell that in array list, correct? Because array list allow the duplicate as well, correct guys? So now we'll simply what? You can see here what? Whatever result is coming here. Correct guys? Yes or no? So guys, what we could see here, in which order we have inserted the data, in same order we could see the output as well. Yes or no? See, first we have inserted 10, then 10.5, then character, then a string, then duplicate integer, then null. In same order we could see the response as well. Means what? Insertion order is preserved in array list or not? Guys, see how we have discussed characteristics. All the characteristics I am going to correlate with the implementation, right? So array list what? Insertion order is preserved or not? Completely preserved. Means in which insertion order preserved means in which order we have inserted the data, in same order if you are able to see the result, that means what? This thing allow the insertion order preserved. Correct? So guys, in this example, we focus what? On one point that I said collection framework allow object data, right? What I have told? Collection framework allows the object data, correct? But guys, see here, we are storing primitive data. Yes or no? What I have told? Collection framework allows object data, right? But what we can see here, we are storing primitive data, right? As well, right? So the 10, 10.5 character, right? These all are the what? Primitive data. Yes or no? Yes, it is primitive data. But guys, here primitive data, you know, the very good concept guys. Please concentrate, please be focused. What I'm going to explain now, it's very important. So guys, here primitive data automatic converted into object format. The primitive data here automatic converted into object format. That concept is called guys autoboxing. What I have told? When the primitive data is automatic converted into object format, right? Because collection require the object data, right? Always keep in mind guys, whenever if you are going to use the collection concept, that means it expect what? Object data, not the primitive data, correct? So that's why guys, what? So internally here what? So the primitive data is going to convert in what? Object format with the help of autoboxing concept. What? Autoboxing concept. So guys, every collection class internally what? Implementing what? Autoboxing concept. So every collection class guys internally implementing autoboxing concept. Correct? So guys, for understanding purpose, so first I will write here what I'm going to explain. So all the things was ArrayList, right? ArrayList implementation, right? ArrayList implementation, correct? So guys, first what you should know, what I have told, autoboxing, right? The person who knows very well autoboxing, definitely right, this concept is coming in used in our collection, right? So autoboxing, right? So guys, what is autoboxing? Sometimes in interview also they may ask what is autoboxing, why it's need. So autoboxing is guys automatic, what? No need to do manually. What? Automatic. What? Automatic conversion, right? Automatic conversion. Automatic conversion from what? Primitive. Primitive data to what? Wrapper object. Yes or no? Guys, tell me yes or no? So automatic conversion from primitive data to wrapper object. That is called what? Autoboxing. Guys, just like you know very well, right? Suppose if you have int, right? If you have int, so how it converting in object format? Guys, integer. You know very well, right? Integer is a wrapper class object, right? Just like guys, suppose you are going to use double, right? Double. So for that, what is going to convert guys? Double, right? Okay. That is wrapper class object. Just like it, cat. So how are you going to convert guys? So that is guys character, right? Okay. So guys, auto means automatic conversion from primitive data to wrapper object, right? So guys, because we are adding what? Primitive data, but internally it converting into object format. So guys, this automatic conversion what technique introduced in what JDK 1.5. Guys, this concept has introduced what means which concept guys? Autoboxing concept. So you can write here what, so autoboxing concept what introduced in what JDK what 1.5 guys. So autoboxing concept guy introduced in JDK 1.5. But guy, then you have one question. So before 1.5, how we were going to use what this conversion, right? So how before 1.5 till 1.4, how we are going to use what that primitive data conversion, right? I will tell you this thing also. I will tell you this thing as well. Okay, so don't worry. So till now you clear guys, right? You don't have any issue, correct? Correct guys. So guys, just now let's come in our ID. Correct? This thing guys clear, right? So guys, also one thing I will tell you. This is the first part already clear. So how are you going to see the output? Correct? So guys, one thing also very important. So a string class guy. So a string class, a string buffer, and all wrapper class, right? To call the toString method, right? Return what? The data, right? Okay. Once you can see here, right? So this a string class, and suppose a string buffer class and all wrapper class. Okay. So it call the toString method, right? It call the toString method and return the data, means what? This data, right? This 10, 10.5, 8, I mean, all are the data only, right guys? So the main thing is guys, the main thing is what? Once we are called the toString method, okay, so it will return what? The content of the object. Content means what? What is the value of this object, right? So 10, 10.5, A, Amit, that is content of the object. It will print, okay? So guys, always clarity needed. Always clarity needed, because if you will jump advanced topic, right? If you will jump advanced concept, that time you will not have any confusion. Okay? You should not have any confusion. Correct, guys? So already I mentioned you. So 1 minute, I will tell one this. So this thing, guys, this implementation JDK what? JDK 1.5, right? From JDK 1.5 onwards, right? This implementation, right, came, right? Correct, guys? So before the what 1.5, before the JDK 1.5, how we are what? How we were using this concept. So guys, see, for that, just what we are doing it. So just I will copy this thing. And just right here, see. So guys, see, al.add, right? So that guy, what we were doing, so we were using guy like that. So integer dot, okay, integer dot value of, and you're going to pass that integer. So with that guy, we are going to convert manually. So before what, Java JDK 1.5 we were going to use in that way. Suppose if we have the double, right? So what we're going to do, you just write double dot value of, you're going to pass that thing. You're getting it? What we're doing here? Correct? So guys, after that, suppose character. So what we are doing, guys? So writing here what? Character dot value of, and you're going to pass that character. Correct? Yes or no? So earlier that was the concept, guys. Same thing, if you are going to do this thing, so we are going to add this thing, right? So this thing, guys, you need to know, right? So that's why I'm going to do this thing right here as well. So before what, JDK 1.5, before JDK 1.5 implementing in that way, guys. Correct? Or we can write here this concept as well. So remove this thing. So no need as of now this, right? Already you come to know, correct? So how we are going to write this thing, correct? So guys, but this concept we are going to use from what, JDK 1.5, correct? So from what, JDK 1.5 this implementation we have, right? Correct? Earlier, guys, same thing, just simple. So earlier we are going to use the manual, not automatic, right? So earlier, before JDK 1.5, we don't have the auto boxing concept. That's why what we were doing, what, automatic. Instead of automatic, we are doing manually, right? That's why explicitly we are writing here integer dot value of 10, then only it convert into what, primitive to what, wrapper object, right? Right? So that is the guy concept. So how we are going to use the auto boxing things, right, in JDK 1.5 or in JDK 1. What, before JDK 1.5. So guys, till 1.5 version we were writing the code in this way, right? In this way, before all the matter I mentioned before JDK 1.5. So till 1.4, and after, so from JDK 1.5 we were writing in this way, correct? So automatic conversion from primitive object format, right? This is done by only compiler, guide. What? So what we can see in JDK 1.5, right? This automatic conversion from primitive to object format, right? This is primitive, right? And we need what, object format, so that developer is not going to do anything, right? So that all the things take care by the compiler. Keep in mind, guys. So after introducing what, auto boxing, okay, so developer is not caring about the what, conversion related stuff. So compiler itself, they are going to do the what, automatic conversion. Correct? I hope you understood. Once again I am repeating, listen carefully. Excuse me. So from JDK 1.5, so developer or we are not doing anything. Not doing anything means we are not converting manually. So compiler itself, they are going to do automatic conversion, that is auto boxing. before JDK 1.5 and still 1.4. Okay, so we are doing manually. What manually? Conversion. If you are going to give the integer value, so but collection require object format, right? So explicitly we inform to collection, hey, I am going to convert this primitive data to object format. That's why we are going to write here al.add integer dot value of this. Okay, so if you are going to integer dot value of means this primitive data will convert into object format, and collection requires what? Object in terms of object. So that we don't have any issue. Correct, guys? So guys, in project level we will not have this integer and double and char. Okay, so we will have always object format data. We will always have object format data. We will have thousands of employee object, thousands of student object, thousands of payment object, thousands of product object. Correct? So guys, in next video we will discuss object data. In this video I have discussed only what? Primitive, character, like that, right? But in next video I will discuss completely object data. Correct? So but this video we are discussing only primitive. Okay, so guys, I hope all points are clear, right? I think so, it should clear, right? This video mainly focus, guys, about 2 points. First, auto boxing. If you don't have auto boxing, how we are going to implement array list? If you will auto boxing, then how you are going to implement the array list? Without and with. Without auto boxing or with auto boxing. So from JDK 1.5, so that is with auto boxing. You can write here with auto boxing, right? In this case, without auto boxing, right? Without auto boxing. Right, guys? I hope you understood, right? So without and with auto boxing, what can happen, right? Right, guys? So guys, this is completely video for ArrayList implementation. Okay. So how we are going to insert the data in ArrayList? Okay, with primitive data only, right? As of now, what I discussed, that is primitive data only, right? Yes or no? In next video, guys, I will discuss object data. How you are going to insert the object data. Okay, so guys, please watch this video very effectively or very concentrately, guys. Only you will come to know all the things. It looks like very simple, guys, but so many things are there. So many concepts are moving around, right? So guys, if you like the video, please like and share and subscribe my channel, and what, share among your friends as well. Okay, because if you will like the video, guys, definitely it will motivate, right? It will boost my motivation, guys, right? If you are not commenting, if you are not subscribing, if you are not sharing among your friends, then it's not make sense, guys. Because whatever I am going to explain in front of you, so if all the concept reach if you in your end, right? So that means what I understood. So I am going in good way, right? If you are going to give the what feedback or comment, so if you have any confusion, any issue in any places, please do comment. Okay, according to that I will what give content, right? So guys, thank you. If you like the video, please like, share, subscribe, and do comment as well, and click the notification button also, guys, because I will what going to bring right all the collection topic one by one. So how we're going to use the what? Primitive data. See, in this video only I have discussed how we're going to insert the primitive data in ArrayList. In next video guys, I will explain in the project level. So how we're going to use the object data, because in project mostly we are going to use the what? Object data only, right? So this will helpful for you, right? The new beginners, right, who started the career, right? So definitely they need to know how we are going to use the ArrayList in the project. Good. Thank you guys. Bye bye. We'll meet in next video very soon.